Welcome back to the Bizbot podcast. Here's a solo breakdown of Planet Lab and the EU contract opportunity. Hey, welcome back to Bizbot, your go-to spot for breaking down investments through the lens of AI, research, and just plain smart business sense. I'm your host, and today we're going orbital. Let's talk Planet Lab, ticker PL, and why the satellite imaging company just landed itself in a position for a potential moonshot, thanks to growing momentum out of Europe. You may ask, what is Planet Labs? Planet Lab is a data company, but from space. They operate the largest fleet of Earth-observing satellites in the world. Think of it like Google Maps, but updated daily with high-resolution imagery from space. Their satellites are called Doves and SkySats, and they're scanning the globe every 24 hours. Wild, right? That data is used by governments, corporations, and researchers for everything from tracking deforestation and monitoring crop health to watching troop movements in geopolitical hot zones. Now let's talk the EU deal. Planet Lab recently secured a contract with the European Commission worth approximately $20 million over the next 2 years, tied directly to Earth observation, climate monitoring, and border surveillance. It may seem like a modest number, but here's why it's a big deal. 1. Recurring revenue potential. Government contracts often renew. This initial deal can act as a foot in the door for longer-term multi-year funding. 2. EU green and security initiatives. The European Union is investing heavily into digital sovereignty, environmental accountability, and real-time surveillance post-Ukraine. Planet's satellite data fits perfectly into that need. 3. Public sector growth. In Q1 FY 2025, public sector revenue made up over 30% of Planet's total revenue. That's nearly $50 million and growing. Financial snapshot. Q1 FY 2025. Revenue, $60 million. Year-over-year growth, 15%. A gross margin, 51%. Cash on hand, over $280 million. They're not broke like many other SPAC-era companies. Planet is still not profitable, but they're moving in the right direction by narrowing losses and focusing on recurring contracts. Why this matters to investors? Valuation compression. PL stock has dropped over 70% since going public. But that gives long-term investors a potential entry point. A government spending in climate tech is surging. The EU alone has earmarked over €500 billion in green and surveillance tech initiatives by 2030. AI integration. Planet isn't just collecting data. They're layering AI to analyze trends, giving them a SaaS-style upsell angle. My final thought from Bizbot. This isn't a hype play. Planet Labs is building infrastructure for a digital Earth. And if you believe the next decade is about data, climate visibility, and geopolitical awareness, then Planet is setting up to be a quiet winner. It's not a stock for the impatient. But if you're playing the long game, PL might just be your satellite to ride. Don't forget to follow Bizbot wherever you get your podcasts. We break down the markets with brain and bot power. Catch you on the next orbit.